Hey everyone, Anna here with my really cute assistant, Sweet Pea. And where is she? Let's see. Bella. And Oliver is up there somewhere too. Anyway, so in today's live, it's actually been a while, but today I felt inspired to go live and talk about some of my recent experiences and also share some tips with you. Hi, Maria. Hi, Yvonne. Um, and yeah, so I have struggled with depression on and off in my life. I had experiences with depression as a child and as a teenager. I had actually a few really, really, really tough years as a teenager. And again, yeah, from time to time, and then later in my life. But this year has been one of the most difficult years for me emotionally in a while, and especially the last, let's say, 3 to 6 months. And so, yeah, it's just been kind of on and off. But I had a realization this week that I wanted to share with you, and something that's made a really, really big difference for me. And that has also made a big difference for me in the past. It's actually very simple, but also something that is sometimes easy to forget. So, yeah, if you're watching, please say hi. Also, if you're watching the replay, and feel free to ask questions and share your own insights and experience too, if you like. I'd really love to open a conversation about this. And yeah, so I wanted to share a realization, a really big realization that I've had once again this week, and then a few little tips. They might be big tips for you as well. A few more practical tips that might help you break free from depression or lower energies, those moods that you feel stuck in. Whenever that is just making life hard for you or blocking you from moving forward in your life as well. And so these moods actually have a lot to do how we manifest our reality as well, because our energy is so vital and so important when it comes to manifesting our desires and bringing our dreams into reality. And if you're a business owner, then yeah, you can probably relate and you probably know how much that can affect things in business too. And yeah, so I was really having a hard time with depression in the last few weeks, actually, once again. And I was just feeling really low and feeling stuck, feeling stuck in those dark moods, but in a way thinking, I don't really know what to do about this, and somehow not taking action to make things better. And sometimes when you're in those moods, it can be really, really easy to think, nothing's going to work, and you don't even give it a try. Because, yeah, when you're in this energy and this vibration, it can just be really easy for the ego or for the subconscious or whatever may be speaking in that moment to convince you that there's nothing you can do, that whatever you try is not going to work. But the thing is that when you do take action, it actually makes a difference. I saw this so many times when I was a teenager as well, sometimes just going for a walk. Definitely sometimes it also involves making longer term changes, big changes in your life, cutting cords with certain situations. Sometimes depression can really be a sign that there is something going on in your life that you're tolerating. You're stuck in a place where you are maybe allowing other people to treat you with disrespect, or you're just tolerating an unhealthy situation. So it's definitely a sign that there's something going on. Your body is communicating something. But so here's the realization that I had this week, or maybe on the weekend. Happiness is a choice. And I know this may be hard to hear, this may be triggering, and hearing this from other people in the past has definitely been triggering for me. But what I realized this week, and I've seen it so many times before, once I actually really commit to making a change, to feeling better, to being happy, to creating joy, it can be so, so quick. And then of course, I know what I need to do. I have my techniques. For me, the number one thing that works the best is doing some kind of energy work. I always start when I don't know what to do action-wise, otherwise, I start with energy work. I work with a modality called Atlantean Healing. And yeah, I don't use this modality as much anymore when working with clients. I actually find that when I work with clients, other healing modalities work better and are easier. I work with angels and light beings from the other realms. I feel that works better when I work with clients. But for myself, whenever I do Atlantean healing, I can really see where the energies are stuck. I clear my aura, I clear my chakras, and I just draw in this beautiful light energy, and it literally takes 3 minutes, and that can last the entire day. I often wake up feeling depressed, so when I struggle with depression, it usually starts in the morning. I might feel better in the evening, but I have to really be mindful of my energy in the mornings. And when I do that work, then usually the rest of the day is way, way, way better. But yeah, it's always about making a choice first. And I don't know, this is just a big, big aha moment for me this week, and I really wanted to share it with you. It's a choice. You are not powerless. You're never powerless. You always have the power. You always have the power to create freedom, to create joy. It's all within you. It all starts within you. Now, there are many different things you can do in terms of taking physical action. Not everything will work the same way for everybody, and it depends on your situation, of course. Hi, Maya. Good to see you here. And yeah, as I said, sometimes it might mean that you have to make a bigger change in your life. Sometimes it might mean that your body is communicating that something really important is off in your life, and you have to commit to making that change, to breaking free from whatever situation that is, whether it is a situation at work, in your business, in your career, in your relationships, or a physical thing, more of an energetic thing, clearing up your past, maybe getting some therapy can be helpful sometimes as well. But yeah, I just wanted to share a few little things with you that I like to do, because I feel for me, and probably for a lot of the people in my audience, because we are energetically sensitive beings, when we experience low energies, it often has to do exactly with that. It's about energy. It's about how we create energetic connections with other people as well, whether it's codependent relationships or, there are a lot of different types of dynamics that can happen there. Hi, Linda. So good to see you. But yeah, I think energy really goes a long way, just doing that one thing to work on your energy first. And then sometimes from that, you can get more inspiration and you can see more clearly what the next action steps are. But yeah, it can be just really little things. Space clearing. Working with sage, actually, I find really, really effective. As an energy worker who also works with other people, who works with clients, I find that, just keeping my space clear, regularly burning sage and whatever needs to happen just makes things so much easier. And, it's great for my clients as well when I can work in this space. So it serves everybody. Then spending time in nature. One of my favorite ways to keep my energy clear, when you're in nature, you naturally connect with your true state of being, with the truth of who you are. You connect with your own nature, and yeah, a lot can just clear very naturally when you go outside, you breathe the fresh air. I love going out into the forest. That's my favorite thing to do. And it also helps with grounding. Often when there is a sense of depression, or there is a sense of, a lack of joy or inner emptiness or being drained or the energy not being there, then there's also a lack of grounding, actually, because when we're not feeling comfortable in our bodies, and including in our energetic space, what tends to happen is it's like parts of our energy or our being kind of withdraw from the physical, or we kind of try to escape. So it happens on different levels, but often, what's happening then, we don't really fully want to commit to living. We don't fully want to commit to being here in this physical world, in this physical body, and then parts of our energy leave our physical bodies, but that's actually exactly what creates more of that feeling of being disconnected. So anything that helps to ground, to help you feel comfortable and well in your physical body, to feel connected to this world, to other people in a real, genuine way, in ways of really feeling authentically connected to other people, being safe, feeling safe, opening your heart and all that. Definitely feeling that connection to the physical, whatever helps. Spending time in nature, getting massages, taking a bubble bath, consciously enjoying good food, not in the sense of looking for joy and fulfillment outside of yourself, but really consciously giving yourself the nourishment that you need and deserve. Really, really important. I wrote down sleep, energetic boundaries, I think I've already mentioned. And then, monitoring your thoughts. That's been really big for me too in the last little while. Just really catching myself when I go into those negative spirals, into those negative spirals of thinking and feeling as well, because it's definitely connected. How we feel is often connected to where we place our conscious, or maybe sometimes not so conscious, focus and attention. And so really great way to break free from those negative spirals of thinking is to place your focus on the things that you're grateful for. And I always like to say that gratitude is something that can't be forced. So sometimes in the past I would hear this from people and it would really trigger me, just be grateful for what you have. And sometimes it kind of felt like, okay, and I'm just being asked to ignore my reality or to ignore how I'm really feeling. It's not about that. It's more about allowing yourself to shift your perspective to the things that actually bring you joy, and then let that inspire you. So you don't want to just suppress the negative feelings or, the things that you're truly, really feeling deep inside. Sometimes that's part of the work as well. You have to acknowledge what you're feeling before you can actually change something. But I often find that, once you've done all the work, a lot of us, I think we have done a lot of that kind of work already. There comes a time to return to the light and really let that gratitude inspire you. So an easy way to tell when you are stuck in a negative spiral of thinking, okay, you'll feel it, but when you notice that you're focusing a lot on what's not working in your life and you kind of try to find solutions, but then every time you come up with an idea, it's like, okay, there's a reason why it's not going to work. So you want to consciously shift your focus, your attention to what is working, what has worked for you in your life before. The things that helped in the past often can do the same thing again, maybe in a different way, but there are things that tend to work for you specifically in a different way than for other people. So what is your medicine? What works for you? How can you apply that again? And then again, what is already working for you in your life? What are you grateful for? And once you can shift that, inspiration naturally flows from there, and you can start taking more of those physical action steps as well that then help to create more of that same positive reality of joy and happiness. All right, just saying hi to everybody who just joined us. Please feel free to say hi, also ask questions if you feel inspired, and also, yeah, definitely share your own experience. I'd really love to hear other people's perspective on this as well, and I'd really love to open a conversation about this because I feel a lot of us know what this feels like, and it's a real struggle for a lot of people, but there's so much that can be done, and it doesn't need to, you don't need to stay there. And everything is possible now. Change is always possible now. Okay, so yeah, definitely feel free to leave questions as well later if you're watching the replay. And yeah, I think if there are no questions right now, then I'm gonna close this live. And yeah, is there anything else I wanted to say? Yeah, definitely, if you have questions, leave them down below. And also, if you want more in-depth support with this, then please reach out, send me a PM. I'm also available for one-on-one coaching privately. And yeah, I have a few different ways you can work with me. And yeah, we can either do healing work or work in a longer-term mentorship setting, specifically around creating your business or growing your business. Those are the things that I mostly focus on with my private clients who sign up to work with me for a longer period of time. So definitely reach out if you want more support, and I'm sending you lots of love and wishing you a happy Friday, happy weekend, and I look forward to being back again soon.